So good morning, guys. I thought I would put up this video right now, kind of to show you what's going on in my front yard as we speak. Hopefully you can see that. Or maybe this angle's better. I'll check and see. But my dirt is arriving and my bark is arriving in my microscopic driveway. So I was given, sorry, this is really too close for my liking. Come on up here, baby. Oh, hold on. Mommy left her drink in the kitchen. And look who, yeah. Can Mommy go get her drink? Well, Mommy will wait. I was given 15 minutes notice, no lie. I mean, I did not look this way 15 minutes ago. I was in my pajamas, hair all screwed up, and, yeah, not dressed, And my car was in the garage. So they just leave me these little droplets of information, like we're dropping off the bark and the dirt in your driveway. Not can we? Not in X amount of time. And then the next text message comes, oh, by the way, we're going to be there in 20 minutes. I'm like, seriously? Dude, why couldn't you let me know this yesterday? Surely you knew it was going to be delivered. Granted, I'm grateful. I'm grateful this is all progressing. But it's just like, there's very limited space on the street as it is. And there was literally one small parking spot in front of my house. Thank God. I had plans on going grocery shopping, but now I'm kind of like, well, I don't think that would be such a smart idea because I don't know what the parking situation is going to be like when I get back. And if I have to park on an adjacent street, I'm not carting a shitload of groceries or hauling it into my house. So that kind of, defeats the whole sort of day because the gardener is not coming back until between 3 and 4, and the garage door person is coming between 3 and 5. How bad planning is that? But I can work with it. Thank God I can get to my garage, inside of my garage, through the side door. I just have to remember to unlock it. But really? And then last night, now I've kind of got another slight bit of a worry. I'll tell you two things that happened. Come on, don't lick, Casey. For some reason, I looked outside my backyard, and my back gate, the big double gate to the alley in back of me, was open with a lock on it. And I was like, well, how did that happen? I couldn't figure it out. And I still can't figure it out. So I had to go back there, get stickers all over myself. I got the wrong key to the lock. I had to come back in. I had to relock it. There is another padlock option on top. But now since we realigned the gate and the fixtures to lock the gate on the side or on the front, the top part doesn't work. So with all this AT&T bullshit going on, and them constantly wanting to get into my backyard, it's going to be like, look, you can't keep opening this. You can't keep asking me to open this because it keeps misaligning. And I don't know how to secure it. I mean, it's a master lock. I mean, it isn't, something you can't go buy in the store again, meaning a lock, but I don't understand why it opened. And did somebody just push it? Because yesterday obviously was Sunday, so AT&T is not around on the weekends. It was a little windy, but it can't move an entire gate that is padlocked, and you really have to push it because there's rock all over the place. There's little tiny, rock. So it kind of, supports the gate. If this all makes sense, I'm sorry. But that was just kind of weird. And then last night, I want to say, because it woke me up. I mean, I fell asleep with the TV on. I forgot to put the timer on. So I think it was like 11:30. Thankfully, the girls were sleeping. It was a better night for everybody. because it was cooler. I thought I heard a knock at my door, and I thought I heard my gate close. And instead of bolting out of bed, because that would create havoc, and like, oh, where's mommy going? What's mommy doing? Why is she getting up so fast? I sort of sat there for a second, and then I, casually got up, and I looked out my window, and I didn't see anybody. And then I came out here later, like 5 o'clock later in the morning, to make sure my gate was closed, because it looked like it was closed, but I didn't want to go out there in the dark. And, I wanted to make sure nobody dropped something off at my door or put something on my doorknob. And I wasn't dreaming it. I mean, it literally sounded like a knock. And not, like, hi, I'm here, but like one knock. And then I heard a latch. Now, my neighbor has a latch. But I don't know where the knock came from. And I did notice a car pulling away. I don't know. It's just kind of creepy. So I don't know. I'm just kind of creeped out. Just kind of creeped out. Who is this guy? Oh my God, it is my gardener. It is my gardener. Wow. Okay, let's just do everything yourself. Wow. I thought he hired somebody. Anyways, I feel so bad for people like that. Like, I just want to go out there and help. I mean, I can't, obviously. Obviously, I'm paying people to do this. But it's like, you work so hard. They must work so, so hard. Anyways, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Oh, please don't hit my car. I don't care if you hit the Beamer, but please don't hit my car. Oh my God. And I'm sure my neighbor across the street, who I've yet to meet or talk to or even have eye contact with, is loving this right now because he's changing the oil in his car. Oh my God. And the street is like microscopic. You don't understand. I could film until the cows come home. But my street, my other street, was double the size. Like, you could back out. You could keep backing out and you would not hit a car. You could just, neighbors could park literally across the street from me. I could back up into my old house. Here, I can barely get into my driveway pointing forward. So it's just a challenge. Kamiley, please stop. Please, baby. Please, don't get grumpy pants. We can't go on a walk yet. All this child wants is to go for a walk. And we can't, okay? We can't right now. Oh, you got goopies in your eye. You got goopies. Don't bite mommy. Well, I can't get it out. Yeah, she's so scary. So also, I just want to come on here and thank everybody for your responses to my video yesterday. Not gonna lie, woke up again just feeling that unsettling anxiety, but the Valium does help. It really helps. But I really think it's time I contact my doctor and get me on something. What I didn't, what? I never disclosed this, and I've had this information for a week, and I'm very sorry. I got back the results of the transthoracic echocardiogram, and it showed what my doctor suspected. Like, what did she say? There's a small thickening in a section of the heart. But it's not nothing to be worried about. I mean, it is a legit concern, but there's no blockages, it's pumping correctly, everything's good. I just need to work on this blood pressure. and be more diligent. I'm trying, but it's hard. I mean, I like my food. I love food. I've always loved food. Food is like, most people, well, some people eat when they're stressed, and some people don't eat when they're stressed. I'm the stress eater. Although I can go through periods of time where I did a few months ago where I was so stressed, I didn't want anything. And I'm sort of at a crossroads right now. Like nothing is. I mean, granted, if you stuck a pizza in front of my face from Round Table, I would probably eat it. Or like a nice big fat juicy burrito, I would probably eat it. But I mean, like stuff around the house. Like if I yesterday fixed a turkey sandwich, it was like last night I made this chicken stir fry with like some ramen noodles, and I accidentally dumped half the ramen noodles down the drain, which was fine. I wasn't going to use them anyway. I mean, I was going to save them, but I wasn't going to use them. And it was just a hot mess. It was like, I'm just not loving this. I can't get my food groove back on. That's sort of why I want to go to Lucky's, is because they always have manager special. I want to pick up some pork. I want to pick up some beef. I want to pick up maybe some hamburger. You know, something, just something other. Now I'm getting tired of chicken because I'm eating way too much chicken. I had chicken the last 3 nights. I was like, I can't have chicken again tonight. And I don't want to rely upon frozen dinners because they'll have a lot of sodium. And I need to stay away from sodium. It's like a double-edged sword. It's just I can't find this happy medium. And then I'm already thinking about, well, what should I have for lunch? I'm not hungry by any means, but it's like I could have some tuna. I have all these. I bought cannelli beans. Cannelli beans, I think that's what they're called. Well, kidney beans, garbanzo beans, and let's just call them white beans. And I bought the suddenly grain salad thing. You saw me haul that from Target. So I thought I would make that for lunch. But the weather's kind of cold, and I'm like, do I really want a salad for lunch? I'm just at a crossroads. I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to eat. Nothing tastes good. Like my coffee doesn't even taste good. Granted, I had to buy that half Splenda, half sugar thing, and I'm used to Dollar Tree. I like my yellow sugar packets. So I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I'm not even enjoying the coffee. So yeah, but anyway, took a total left turn. So anyway, I mean, I was glad to get the results. Um, it is a little bit more peace of mind, but it's just still. I want to be healthier. I want to get out there and walk. My heart is not in it. No pun intended. Um, and I also appreciate, oh, there's a doggy across. Doggy. There's a doggy. There's a big black doggy. Go see the doggy. This dog will not leave my side. Um, I don't know where I was going. Well, I just appreciate the suggestions and the comments to, honor my mom. Um, Next Saturday, Kamiley and I will probably make a visit to the church that I was baptized in and went to catechism, and where my mom wanted me to go to school, but because at that time they didn't have a kindergarten program, they started at first grade. Um, she wanted me to go to parochial school, um, but I didn't. And then, by the time first grade rolled around, I don't know who listens to their child when they're, 6 years old or 7 years old. Well, I understand, I'm not going to get into it, but I didn't want to go. I didn't want to change schools. I didn't want to wear a uniform. And I told her that, and she's like, okay, just, continue going where you're going. I had a very, very hard time in kindergarten. ran home a few times, and I was literally around the block. First grade I loved because I loved my teacher. Second grade wasn't that bad, and then third grade I took a downhill spiral. I didn't like it. Didn't like fourth grade, and then fifth and sixth I liked, all at the same school. But so I thought I would go there because I know it's open during the day. I went to my local church. The girls and I were in the car, and I thought, you know what? We're going to pass by the church. We're going to see how you get to it via car. Just in case I'm ever driving by it and I want to make a quick visit, how do I get in there? So we did that Saturday, and it was closed. So something tells me they don't exactly keep it open during the week. They'll probably keep it open maybe when school starts, and I believe that starts in 2 days. So maybe they'll be apt to having it more open, but I don't know. So church meant a lot to her. She really didn't like, even when she was well. I mean, this goes back, was never a fan of TV, was really never a fan of movies. There are a few movies, especially, one that she loved, The Way We Were, and I love that movie. And actually, I was watching it a lot because I had it on my old DVR. And I just recently bought the DVD because I lost mine. I don't know where the hell it went. So I got a copy off of eBay for like $3. But it, brings up a lot. It's just, we love Barbra Streisand. We love the movie. We love the song. And I wish she was here watching it with me. My dad loved All in the Family. That was something we all loved to watch together. Maybe laughing would do me some good, but I really, not right now, not in the mood to see that. So, Kamiley and I will probably do that on Saturday. But then that brings up a whole, other bit of memories as well, that going back to my old city and my old church and stuff like that. But we'll see. I don't know. And I want to also try to explain to you guys I don't know how to say this. But I've been told I could possibly be, how do I want to say this? Words are just not coming to me. I could be suffering from PTSD. And that goes back to 9/11. That week was just horrific. It was my last week that I worked. It was just, I can't explain it. I mean, I fixated on 9/11/01, I would say for the first 5 years. Every TV special, every anniversary, generally, and I'll probably look at it this year too. MSNBC always runs the Today Show as it aired on 9/11/01. And I didn't lose anybody. I didn't know anybody, but it was just such a horrific week that I mean, I have tapes to this day. I have newspaper articles. I have newspapers. I remember that day just if it were yesterday. And I told, my doctor, not the present doctor, but my other doctor before, and she's like, it sounds like a lot of PTSD that you might have. And I'm like, really? I mean, it just sounds odd. And then, I haven't had a job in 16 years. I don't know another way of life. I'm, and then my grief counselor, not my grief, bereavement counselor, said this to me last year when we started our sessions. when I told him everything that had happened and what I've been doing the last, at that time, 15 years. Um, he's like, you have to think of yourself sort of, and I know this sounds odd, and I'm telling you what he said. It's not, I don't like the analogy, but I understand what he's saying. Is like you were sort of in a cult for 15 years. You lived a certain way, you did a certain thing a certain time every day. Every single day there was my mom's schedule. Whether it was a Monday or whether it was a Sunday or whether I had help or whether I didn't have help. My mom was on a schedule every single day that we abided to. Bathroom breaks, lunch, dinner, breakfast, bedtime, naps, whatever. Every single day. So I'm programmed a different way. Yes, she's been gone a year, but I'm still in that mental capacity of I can't break this cycle. I remember for the first 6 months, I would look up at the clock and I'd be like, oh, 1:30. It's time for her to go to the restroom. Or it's 1:30, it's time to eat. Or I can't sleep past generally 6 or 7 because that's what I've been doing the last 15 years. And I can't seem to break out of that. I also can't break out of going into my room or shutting down the house by 6 or 6:30. Why I can't tell you, I don't know. Why can't I sit here with the girls and watch TV in the living room until 8 or 9 and then go in my bed? And watch TV if I want to or go to sleep or whatever I want to do, but I just can't break this habit. So I need a therapy. I know I need therapy. I need more than what I'm getting. But I'm just going to get through these next couple sessions and then I'm going to send an email to my doctor. She had offered and mentioned to put me on some depression medication, but I just wanted to make sure the echocardiogram came out okay, that nothing was really, really, really bad, and then here you start some medication that's going to make it worse, and then you have to get off of it. So I really think I'm going to email her and just say, you know what, I'm ready. Let's try something else because I really think I need something else. I have become so incredibly fearful about taking medication. It's not even funny. It is not even funny. I just worry about everything. And it's compounded worse by being down here. At least at home, which I still consider my home, which I know is wrong, so spare me. I had my neighbors. I had my next door neighbor who didn't work. I could go to her for anything. I had a doctor next door, literally. I don't have that here. So I worry, what's this going to do to me? Am I going to feel different? Am I going to feel loopy or dizzy? Or is it going to just make me feel worse? Because when I went on that beta blocker back in March, let me just tell you, that was not fun. That was not fun. At all. And I was on that for a week. And my doctor took me off it. I was like, I think something's going on because I don't feel like myself. I feel worse. I feel jittery. It's not for me. So, and then the Zoloft didn't work. Everything was just wrong, completely wrong. So I need to find something, but I just want you guys to understand, by no means am I trying not to work or avoiding working or avoiding people. I love people. I love to talk to people. Yesterday, this guy that I think I had told you about, and I gotta watch this I'm on 24 minutes. um, that was complaining about the dirt, and he doesn't even live on this block. I saw him yesterday when I was walking Casey. Nicest guy in the world. I thought for sure he was going to say something, or he was going to like, oh my God, your dirt's going to go everywhere, and what are you doing? Instead, nicest guy in the world. Got his name, we exchanged names. He's got 2 dogs. He's got cats. He's lived here all his life. It was a nice moment, a nice conversation. So if I had more of that, that would be amazing. Maybe there's still hope, I don't know. But you have to understand where I'm coming from. I am still programmed a certain way, and it's going to be a minute before I can hopefully turn this around. I mean, I never went out at night because I had no help. I rarely went out on weekends. If I did, it was to meet my friend halfway because she lived in Santa Cruz. We would get together maybe twice a year. I rarely left the house. So, I mean, I have a lot of issues to work out. I don't get enough rest, enough sleep by any means. I'm still an emotional wreck. I'm very depressed. Being away from my girls makes me incredibly nervous, especially you know who. I want to be with them, they want to be with me, and as I get older, as they get older, my place is with them. Ask me how that's going to work, I don't know. Maybe down the road I can find some type of job I can do from home, or maybe, just maybe, somehow, possibly, I don't know, maybe God will drop this into my lap. Maybe there'll be a job I can take her with me. I don't know. So, I mean, it is on the back burner. It is always on my mind. The money I currently have right now is not going to last me the rest of my life. I know that. I'm not stupid. Money these days just goes too damn fast. It goes really fast, especially when you've bought a new house. Like, everything costs everything. And I've got a legitimate concerns coming up in 2018. Legitimate. Scary financial legitimate concerns. So as a matter of fact, I have a Covered California letter I got Saturday I haven't even opened. Hopefully it's just a Bobo letter, like just oh, we've changed something, or we're just notifying you about this. I mean, I don't know. So I have to open that right now. So I better end this now before it decides to shut me down. I'll probably wait till tomorrow to put up another video and show you the progress that was made, because right now it's just all in my driveway. So we're just going to sit here and chill for a little while and just relax, because I just, I just hurried to get dressed and stuff and then start taking the girls for a walk. But damn, man, I wanted to go to my store. I wanted to shop. But there's nowhere to park. So, guess that's going to have to wait for tomorrow. So, I will talk to everybody soon, and thank you for all your love and support and your caring comments. It means everything to me. And I will see you probably tomorrow, if not sooner. You never know me, right? Bye.